Hi, my name is Dale Downing. I'm with Realty Executives Dillon, and I'd like to welcome you to my video blog. So for those of you that are thinking about possibly selling your home in 2021, how do you do it? Especially during a pandemic. How did I sell so many homes in 2020 so successfully? In fact, in my 18 years of selling real estate, 2020 was one of the very, very best. So how do you sell a home during a pandemic? Well, I'm going to explain clearly the best way possible, not only for your health and safety, but for you to get the most amount of money you can possibly get during these times. Okay, so there are a few givens. Number one is I know that my clients and I know that you don't want random people tracing through your house over the course of a few weeks. So how do you do it? Well, number one, and I'll use 2020 as an example on how I sold all those homes. I sold them the exact same way. So the first thing I did is I would put it on the market. What the MLS has is it's a new feature called Coming Soon. So I put it on the MLS in the Coming Soon status. That allows it to show up and be visible to all 22,000 licensed agents for a few weeks prior to it actually going live on the market. Now, it doesn't show up on Zillow and Trulia and Redfin and Realtor.com and all those other websites that take our information and then exploit it. What it does is it allows all the agents that are having trouble finding their clients' homes the ability to look at your house and tell their agent about it or tell their client about it prior to coming on the market. Now, the key to this is to make sure that you price it properly. So if the house, let's say, is valued at $500, you don't want to price it at $500. You want to price it about $475. In fact, the lower you price your home, the more money you get, and that's a whole nother video, okay? So if your house is worth about $500, we price it at about $475. Why? Because it creates a sense of urgency, it creates a sense of instant value, okay? And it draws eyes. The more people you can drive through that front door, the more money you're going to get. It's plain and simple. You have two groups of people. You have a group of 5 that see the house and a group of 50. Where do you think the better offer is going to come from? It's going to come from the group of 50. And how do you get 50 people through the house? Pricing and marketing. Okay, so that's number one. You put it on a couple weeks prior to it going live on the market. The second thing I do, and if you're hiring or you have another agent, you want to make sure they do this as well. They need to market the crap out of the house. They need to mail the neighborhood, the surrounding neighborhoods. They need to email all the agents in the county, letting them know about all the upgrades and all the great things there is to know about the house, the neighborhood, the schools, the shopping, how close the freeways are, and commercial developments and so forth. They need to market the heck out of the property. They need to put it on social media. They need to make phone calls. They need to do texts. Prior to COVID, I would knock on doors. That's number 2. The next and most important thing, right before it comes on the market, you want to put in the showing instructions will only be available. Let's pretend this is Monday. So a few days prior to it becoming live on the market, let's say on a Saturday, you put in the showing instructions will only be available from 2 to 4. Okay? So this drives everyone to the house at the same time. Why is that important? Number one, the sellers are not sitting outside all day. They're only inconvenienced for 2 hours. And number 2, everybody gets there at the same time. And what happens when everybody gets there at the same time? Well, they start looking around like, oh my gosh, everybody wants this house. We better offer more money. They become emotionally involved. The next thing you know, they're well above the $500 that the market value is. They're up at $525, $540. And all we've done is price a property, market it properly, and create a sense of urgency. That's how you get the most amount of money that you can possibly get. And if you do all that, you put it on the house, you put it on the market on Saturday, by Monday you're opening escrow. It's fantastic. It works. Once again, my name is Dale Downing. I'm with Realty Executives Dillon. My phone number is 619-993-0629. If you have any questions or want to talk about how to get the most money for any one of your properties, whether it's your primary income property, vacation home, second home. You ask me, or you give me a call. I'll let you know. I'll always give you an honest answer and go right to the truth and tell you what I would do. Stay safe and healthy and have an outstanding day.